Don't say anything racist until this hangout is fully rendered. Yeah, hold it back for a few minutes. What up, everybody? There we go. That works. I'll put that over there. I'll put the notes over here. Hee hee hee. Oh.
Green giant.
Yum. I know that's not what you
Which
said.
giant is that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Buster Robbins giant.
So last week, there were a couple comments that said, "Oh, good, it's good quality this week."
Yeah. What was it?
Well, because we weren't doing a hangout, you see, dear boy. You can't use the camera for 2 programs. So, yeah. So
Back to
so
black.
pick your fucking battles, faggots. All right, take a seat, gents. Let me make sure this looks good.
Dude, fucking shit.
Dude, okay, and shit, and let's go. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
You got to just like right up to him.
What's that?
Do your fucking shit and let's go. Are you recording us right now? Look, doesn't it look like he's secretly filming?
Hello.
Honey, have you ever cheated on me? Oh, golly.
I'm gonna be getting one of those soon.
What, a shirt with a pocket in the
No,
front?
a new fucking phone.
Yeah, you need a.
I figured out.
Guess who doesn't? I don't.
Figured out how to scam.
I don't
Verizon.
want one.
Scam Verizon?
Yeah.
Finally,
I
after
called
all these years.
Verizon.
Sit where you're going to sit just so I can make sure.
And I
For
was
a
like,
second.
when's my contract up for a new phone? And they're like, not until October 2016. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
How the fuck? What? I'm due up
Yeah.
every year.
I was like, what
Oh,
the
Verizon, though. I don't know Verizon.
Yeah, I was like,
AT&T.
what the fuck is that shit? So, like, that was the end of that phone call. And I'm like,
I
I
hung the
Back to
fuck
my
up.
was
plan.
like-
Better scheme.
I was like, I can do this. I can work them over if I, because it's like, every time-
Everybody thinks that, right?
While you're talking real quick, oh, wait, you know what? This is not.
Well,
I
You know
think
how
this is.
many inner city black people are thinking that every day? How can I get a new cell phone?
It works though. because
Did you get it?
I got it.
Oh,
Because like, and the second time I called, it was like,
You throw a fit.
I was like, I wasn't throwing a fit, but I was like,
I was throwing
I
bricks.
started saying like, yeah, like my phone is like shattered, and like the other day I cut my finger open, and I was like,
And I was thinking maybe I could sue somebody.
I didn't.
Wait, real quick, while you're talking, just test real quick.
Hey, how you doing?
Jake?
Maybe I can sue
Can you
somebody.
test?
Back in Dr. Seuss.
I turned mine down a bit too.
Maybe
Mine
I
was
can
loud.
turn down for what?
All right, all good, all good.
Sesame.
Sorry, go on.
Yeah, and I was like, well, my mom has a
Cancer.
Yeah, my
My mom has a cancer.
mom
Has a cancer.
My mom's on.
So I think I need a new phone.
My mom's contract is up in September of this year.
I thought you meant because she had cancer.
Can I switch to that? And they're like, we guess you can take that in September.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I was
English.
like, yeah, okay.
I got it.
Well, I have to change
So,
the camera.
so then I hang
Oh,
up
God.
and I was like, oh, shit, that's not a solution to this problem.
Fuck these guys. Let me
We gotta try again.
Go pop in. So wait, so that did not work.
Yeah, so then with my mom, we called up one more time.
Sorry.
All right, hit me as well while we're doing this.
Kojima first. Hideo Kojima.
I'm just gonna write Kojima.
Nintendo Mobile.
Yeah. Whoops.
Enter. Yeah.
Stop.
Yes.
And then last but not least, Battlefield gameplay review. Battlefront. Sorry.
Okay, I was gonna say, isn't that
Oh,
weird?
is it gameplay?
Next month at the Star Wars thing. The big Star Wars, convention thing.
The big Star Wars thing.
Big Star Wars thing. Isn't Star Wars?
That's coming out in December. That big Star Wars
Big
thing.
Star Wars thing.
That big Star Wars thing I keep hearing all about.
Hey.
So Mike, did you call back again, or was that the first? That was
Called
the
back
first go?
again, and I was like, well, now that like I have this, it's up in September, and like my mom talked about them like switching over the plans and all that stuff, and I was talking to them, and they were just like, you know what, we'll just send you the phone, and I was like,
Oh, it
what?
worked!
I was like,
Jesus.
Welcome to the
Yeah.
fucking club.
So just be annoying for a while. then-
yeah,
I will say, I
yeah.
will say this. I wouldn't have said it if it didn't work out for him. My dad scored my sister a brand new phone as well.
I did.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Remember he got
Your
mine?
dad was like dedicated. He was like, I'm
my
fucking getting
dad
it.
is fucking crazy
Yeah.
with that shit. Like he'll get everything for free. They wanted to charge $270 for a new something about my sister's phone, and then also some of her keys on her keyboard weren't working on her MacBook
Yeah.
Pro, which is relatively new,
Mhm.
and they wanted to charge for that as well. And he got it all fucking free. Like I guess you just keep bothering them. Is that the
Yeah.
idea?
Yeah,
That's what you did.
Perpetual.
Well, it's not only bothering them, but every time you call, you get a different person.
Right, so you
react
start
to
over.
it. Yeah.
You test out your different.
You just keep doing the exact
like
same
good cop,
script.
bad cop,
Because
drunk
it's like
cop.
those people have the power.
That's not a thing.
I think those people have the power, you
Yeah.
know, to just do that.
Yeah,
They
like
just act like they don't.
what's his name?
Yeah.
I have the power.
Oh, the
He-Man.
he-
Hitman.
he-
I was gonna say
him,
Hitman.
yeah,
The Hemin.
him man,
The Hemin.
him guy,
Hitman, Masters of the Universe.
All right.
him guy, master of war.
Him guy.
Him guy. All right, ready? What is today? But
Oh,
yesterday's tomorrow.
Can
you're
we
saying?
add
Yes. Because I gotta move this as well.
Attack on Titan
Gotta move it towards
live
my-
action?
towards Mike a little
Did
bit.
you see it? It was
Yeah,
on
I
like
saw it.
I had to sit. You had to
Oh
sit
wait, what is
there.
that? Is that a movie?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
good production value.
I love the Japanese TV shows though. You see the whole time they're talking about like
Yeah,
they're
they're
going
little-
through
What's it called? What's it
just
called?
The guy on the Attack on Titan live action.
Yeah, the way the Japanese like premiere trailers is very interesting.
Like their version, it was like their version of Access Hollywood. So like they're going,
No.
It's very fast-paced stories.
Good
About
to the button.
but in the corner, for some reason, in the corner, there's like a little like webcam view of a guy just.
Watching?
No, I think it's
What
the
was
people.
that?
I think it's like their reactions to the trailer.
There was no. The guy was like
Just
not
watching
even
it.
doing
Well, that was an
anything.
honest
It was like
reaction.
he was just watching the whole, and it was the whole time he was just watching entertainment.
Yeah, but it's like at the end, it's like
Japanese,
they're all
fucking Japanese.
they're all silent, and then like he turned around, and he went, "What's good?" Yeah, you know, like,
I get your news.
"Titan."
Attack on Titan. All right, ready?
Sorry.
I'm not. Ready? Today.
Sorry.
What?
I don't know.
What did you forget?
No.
Nothing?
No.
All right, ready? Today is Friday, March 20th, 2015. And before I forget, on the 22nd is Hand Friction Day. Happy Hand Friction Day.
What's that?
Yeah,
But,
we all
welcome to
got our
pretty much
hands
it.
up. Hands up.
Welcome
Hands,
to pretty much it.
hands
ladies
up
and
for
gentlemen.
Hand
I'm
Friction
Eric.
Day.
I'm Jake.
I'm Mike.
Why don't we talk? Let's
talk about hands.
Some news. Let's talk about the news, eh?
Yeah, we
All
got
right.
some news.
We got some hand news.
B-C-D-E-F-G.
Let's see what we got here.
Movie news. Pee-wee. We have to talk about this because I did
wow,
not know
is
this.
Great news.
The reason that we can talk about this legitimately and it's not coming out of nowhere is because there was the
Mhm.
first photo revealed from Pee-wee's Big Holiday, the upcoming Netflix film. It's just him sitting in a car. Doesn't matter.
Mhm.
What does matter is I didn't realize when they announced the director,
Car's on
I didn't
fire.
look into it. Yes,
Oh.
no, I didn't look into who the director was. The director of this movie is John Lee, most recently famous for Broad City, which apparently I don't watch it, but I hear it's
I hear
Oh, I
fantastic.
didn't know he did that.
Also, The Heart She Holler, which was one of those zany,
Oh,
weird
I
shows.
love it. I love
And
it.
he also is the creator of Wonder Chosen.
He is like
That's
me
great.
incarnate.
Yeah, I went
I-
back and watched my favorite episode is Patience.
Yeah.
That is the best
Uh-huh.
thing.
But I also went back and watched the birth episode. Like, this is a bunch of episodes. I went back and just looked through it a little bit. I forgot that, like, that's why I am even slightly warped.
Yeah.
I don't know where
Yeah,
I'd be with that.
I love it.
Everything-
It's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved Wonder Chosen so
It's
much.
I just showed
Everything
Paul
he
for the
does-
first time, and he
the,
literally said, he was like, is that Mike?
Yeah, it's
He thought
like
it was you.
Like the Heart She Holler and
It's like an Eagle Heart type of thing. Like, just like all those crazy
the
weird
Heart
shows,
She
right?
Holler is like it's like Eagle Heart, but like even more like crazier.
On Comedy Central, though, right? Or no, Adult Swim.
Adult Swim.
Adult Swim.
I think he did Xavier Renegade Angel,
he did.
which I also love to death.
If this guy was trying to make Wonder Chosen now, it would be the biggest thing on Adult Swim.
yeah,
It was barely watched on MTV
Oh,
too, remember?
yeah.
Because it was just
that
what
was back in the
fuck is
day.
this?
Yeah, there was Wonder Chosen, and then there was the Andy Milonakis show.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that was on MTV though. That
Yeah,
was a
it
little
was-
bit
that-
more popular.
that
Wonder
was-
Chosen was MTV too, wasn't it? Or did
No,
it
no,
play
no,
on
no,
MTV?
They were both. Oh, I was right there. MTV too. That was Andy Milonakis, Wonder Chosen.
That was basically Adult Swim. What Adult Swim is today
Yeah.
was MTV two back then. I watched MTV two a lot actually.
And MTV
Sam
two
Margera
was
show.
like that Adult Swim for a long time.
Yeah.
And then
Now
they just
does that
did-
even exist anymore?
No,
I mean, I don't watch TV
They
at
don't
all.
do
But,
that anymore.
all right. But anyway, so that's
he
a big deal.
Directing the Pee-wee movie.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's cool.
Because he
Um,
teeters the line of
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
adult and chill. Like he
It's-
gets the children thing and
It's like
parodying
it's,
it.
It's
Yeah,
like the
it's weird.
best thing I've ever heard.
Yes,
Like,
I didn't even realize. They announced this a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't even know who that was.
So here we are.
Research.
Yeah. Wow.
But
Yeah.
so I had to mention that because now this has become
Incredible.
and Netflix. This has become a lot more exciting.
This
now.
movie is gonna be unbelievably insane.
Especially because Netflix don't give a fuck.
Right, exactly.
You know?
The logo company is PFR.
PFFR
Yeah,
or something.
PFR.
Yeah,
And
something
it's
like
it's
that.
like a drawing of a vagina and
All
like,
right.
with blood. So
All right.
That's
that, put that in the Pee-wee show.
I think
Yeah.
it will be.
Yeah.
Next to the
Now-
talking chair.
We wouldn't be able to watch this upcoming Pee-wee movie
If it wasn't
If it
for
wasn't
Without our
for-
eyeballs.
Stephen Paul Jobs.
What?
Steve Jobs.
I don't know.
Did Stevie Jobs create Pee-wee?
He invented a playhouse.
He invented the concept of a playhouse.
Yeah, before he died.
Before he died, it was the last
he's like,
thing.
you have to make.
And it went back in
playhouse."
time.
Yeah.
But so Steve Jobs, we have our first look at some. It's actually not marketing. I don't think. I'm pretty sure it's actually set dressing. This image, this photo that we got. I'm pretty sure this is set dressing for in the movie, right?
Yeah.
But it's a poster of Steve Jobs. It's a Next poster. If you don't know if you don't know what Next is, we can't get into all of that.
It's a company
right now.
you worked at before.
Yeah, it's a bit more to get into, but
it's the time machine.
that's right. That's apparently going to be a part of this movie. So which is cool. They definitely haven't really shown that a whole lot in the movie, so that's cool. But it again just looks like Michael Fassbender.
This is a picture of
I'm really disappointed about this, by the way. Like, Ashton Kutcher. Can I just say? I think I've said this before. It was dead on. Like,
because Ashton Kutcher naturally looks like him,
but he also sounded like him, and he walked like him. He was perfect.
Okay, so we only have
we get him.
We only got Fat Boulevard. Ashton Kutcher's not that good of an actor.
No, he was perfect. Did you see the movie?
Really good.
He was perfect.
He probably saved the movie.
Maybe the most ridiculous part was, even though it's real, because we know Steve Jobs was a freak like this. When the guy was like, fonts don't matter, he was like, get out. But that's real. It was so real.
I'd rather see Ashton Kutcher as Steve Jobs' zany sidekick. You know, like
you want to see Ashton Kutcher as Woz?
Yeah, you know, make him a little fatter.
His zany sidekick. Neither
It's
of
like
them look like the part, so it's like
I go back and forth with this because I'm like, oh, it's Michael Fassbender. He's incredible.
Yeah.
He's going to be such a good actor. He's still going to be able to disappear into the role.
But
they didn't even try.
It's literally like they ran out of time and just had him play himself.
Kind of like what happens, really.
Kind of, yeah, exactly. I guess so.
Michael Fassbender's gonna look over at Ashton Kutcher while next, gonna be like, "Got an idea," and Ashton Kutcher's be like, "What?
What, Steve? You're on fire!" But
a computer?
This Ashton Kutcher. A computer with buttons? You're on fire. I don't know, fire's the thing he always says. But yeah, so anyway, that's a thing. That's happening.
Okay.
We also got our first look at Bang Bang! You still going? Okay. We got our first look at James Bond Inspector. Looks a lot like James Bond
Inspector.
Inspector Gadget.
It's like when the circle closes on him, instead of shooting, he goes, "Oh!"
He pops in.
So who's he shooting? Who's he shooting the picture?
Nobody. It's literally just an image of him. But they actually teased this as a thing, didn't they?
Yeah, they had a teaser for the teaser poster.
Teased the teaser for the teaser poster, which is just it's not even a poster. It's just a picture.
Now people hate this because it's a picture of a man.
Well, wait a minute. Let me just say, if anyone hates this,
nobody hates it. Oh, people are so mad.
If somebody hates it, then someone has a problem.
I think the only reason people would be mad is because they tease something.
I was saying the only reaction is just if you don't like it.
Well, you know what? The teaser. I think the teaser is a better thing to tease than like the. They should have put a
trailer.
They should have put a picture of James Bond and said teaser poster coming soon.
Right.
And then show the picture of the spider hole.
Yeah. And honestly,
the other way around would make more sense. You're right.
That being said, I think he looks really cool. He's got a really cool sweater on.
He's got like a skin tight Bond.
He looks exactly the same as just.
Yeah. But people have the problem.
I'm not complaining.
People that actually have a problem with this image, I think, kind of.
See, I don't believe that exists.
I think they forget. No, it does.
Really?
I've seen it on Twitter.
Jesus
people said to me, Jake, I don't like this. I hate it.
Looks like my life is a little better because I don't get to see all this shit on Twitter.
I enjoy people and conversation.
You just said that. Wait, you enjoy people that hate this picture?
Well, I'm just
Daniel Craig standing in a sweater.
He's like Jesus. He loves the people that he hates.
Yeah.
He brings them into his breast.
Well, I just feel like the people who are into this forget like James Bond's stance in like pop culture.
Stance on the war on drugs.
the way James Bond has always been presented and how the marketing has always been. It's always James Bond like. The advertising for 007
it's like classy.
It's like fucking watch commercials or champagne.
No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
So like
so I guess the issue is just that they teased it.
The poster is just going to be a handsome man wearing a sweater.
Right.
And we're going to get
I mean, again, I don't mind. It's just a picture of James Bond.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it.
I'm excited for that Bond.
I'm very excited for the movie.
I've been marathoning the old one.
I would title. It's such a cool title.
I'd never do that though, because you see, I think with especially the Daniel Craig Bond, is that every single one of the Bond movies, I think like he's building up Bond. You know, it's like he's
In the new ones?
Yeah, it's like to me,
almost an origin story, but
Definitely.
not. In a
it's
weird
like, to
way.
me, it's like every single one. It's like he's been Bond, but not quite there.
Because the first one
Yeah.
he was kind of like young and brash and reckless. The second one it wasn't a good movie. The third one,
Yeah.
Skyfall, was like
Skyfall was him breaking.
Yeah.
him
coming
clean.
into his roots, becoming a renegade.
That's so
kind of-
cool.
Now he's like, I think he's finally gonna walk into like a casino with a suit and
Bump
be
a
like,
girl.
"I'm James Bond," Toof, toof. And like
Hey,
kiss
yo,
it-
what was that?
yeah, like yeah, kiss the
fingers.
girl, like, kiss her, and then like shoot her in the head because there's no witnesses, and then solve the case.
Just like James Bond.
Yeah.
While he's making out with her, he shoots her in the head, and he
Yeah.
comes up and his mouth is full of blood.
Yeah. The most violent scene in cinematic history is in a James Bond movie. Oh my Christ!
But you know what would happen probably to her is that her eye would pop out.
Yeah, I would have to.
Popeye.
Great transition there. Great segue.
Have we ever considered why his name was Popeye? Because he squeezes you so hard.
Well, he's got. Well,
What if
he's
his eye
got
pops?
He's got one dumb eye.
His
That's
eye
right.
popped.
His
Yeah.
eye popped.
Yes.
Looked at the sun for too long, like Invader Sim.
Remember
Remember that when he looked at this?
Yeah.
Looked at the sun for so long that his not his
Yeah.
eyes, but his lenses.
It's like it's.
Yeah.
I
Ah!
gotta say, like, you guys gotta like fire it up, have a couple drinks, and watch the Robin Williams Popeye movie.
No.
It's the most unintentional fucking funny movie.
I have a rule:
ever
after
seen.
somebody dies, I can never go back and look at their
You
film.
never watch
Yeah.
a movie ever.
Never.
I'm sorry, I can never watch
Sorry,
They're
it.
dead.
Jumanji.
They're dead.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Jumanji. Sorry,
They're
Daredevil.
canonically dead to me
Michael Clark Duncan.
everywhere. In all.
They
Yeah.
don't exist anymore.
Yeah, they died. I can't go back. You know,
I can't go
you
back.
can't visit a dead relative.
You're right. It's
can't-
not fair.
You go to a lawn where their body's in a hole and you can
Yeah.
stare at a cement fucking thing with their name on it and say, "Oh, they're here with me."
That's what we're gonna have to do for every Rob Williams movie.
Just got really existential on you guys.
No, you didn't.
No.
But Popeye, did you hear this?
No,
What
I
happened
didn't
to
hear
Popeye?
anything about this.
What's the animator's name?
Gendy, yeah.
Gendy Tartakovsky.
What happened?
Tartakovsky.
Yeah, what happened? What happened?
So yeah, you know he's working on it,
Is
right?
it,
Yeah, yeah,
is it
yeah.
Gendy or Gendy?
I don't know.
I
Gendy?
actually don't know.
Who cares?
He's
He's got to be old by now, right?
He's pretty old,
But
but
he's
an excellent animator.
Oh,
He's
Right.
Yeah,
So
very
we're all
good.
excited for this Popeye movie, right?
I am.
Well, we saw the.
He left.
Oh.
Apparently, Popeye, it wasn't going the way that he wanted it to because movies, I guess.
There's an
Popeye has such a
interview-
specific
And he
direction.
was like, yeah, he was very upset about it.
That was like his baby project.
That sucks. That's a shame.
So he's out. They didn't
Oh,
want to do what he
all
wanted
right.
to do,
So
I
if
guess.
they're gonna make this movie, yeah,
Well, now they won't. No, I don't think they'll even make it. It sounds like it's just dead.
the concept teaser that he made,
That was
awesome.
great.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, that was awesome.
So
it-
apparently that's out.
The world's just not ready for.
I guess
another
I guess the bright side is that they won't even make it now.
yeah. I
You'd
hope
be
so.
better off not even making it.
Popeye's got no place in a post.
Hope fucking DreamWorks doesn't come
Society.
along and make a shitty Popeye
And have him
movie.
go
Hey,
with the eye.
I
How to Train Your Popeye.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
but you know
that
what?
sucks. He's working on something else now.
Did you
though.
see the trailer for How to Train? I mean, not the trailer for Hotel Transylvania 2.
No, but that was a
I didn't-
cartoony.
I
animation.
didn't like the first movies, but like just the
I like
animation.
the look of it. Oh,
the
yeah.
animation is so good. It's
Right.
like we
they like
need.
bounce along.
That's like
you know.
yeah, it's like the people who make CG animation mostly. I mean, like not all the time, but mostly they forget that like
Cartoons can
they
stretch
should, like
and
stretch,
move.
like you know
Yeah.
when they get
Shit,
when they get surprised, they should be like wow.
or at least they can be right. Like it's so real world.
But it's like there's no expression. You know,
Right.
if a animated character goes whoa, it's like it's not.
But it's
That's-
kind of like
yeah.
then why didn't you just make a live action movie
Yeah.
if you didn't
You
need
know.
to like
Yeah.
bend physics?
Here's looking at you,
Uh-huh.
Tintin. Why weren't you just a real movie
Oh,
about a
yeah.
kid running
That
around?
was kind of gross.
He's looking at you, Tintin. You're right. That
Yeah.
was a really weird.
Kind of horrifying.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked great, but it was
It's kind of
terrifying.
yeah.
Same with Polar Express. Like
Oh,
that could have
Polar,
just been.
Polar Express was more
But
than a
that
nightmare.
could've
It also
just
had
been-
seven.
That was a
people.
nightmare train.
It also had 7 Tom Hanks.
Well, you never have enough time.
7 Hanks.
But yeah, so that stinks. But okay, why don't we bump up with some good news? I guess.
That's
Yeah.
awful. Man.
We
get
got our
big.
first look at the live action Attack on Titan this week.
Oh yeah.
So what's the deal with this?
Some
I
of
don't
you
know
guys,
much
some of you
about
guys
it.
might
Yeah.
have to dig for this, but it's like a Japanese TV show revealed, just like in an entertainment talk show. Like they just
Mm.
revealed like a snippet
Real
of like a
good.
trailer, and it looks good.
Yeah,
like,
first Attack on Titan.
Yeah, what is it exactly?
It's probably,
It's,
you know, it's
I know the song because you
Yeah.
played it. But is it anime?
it's anime. Yeah, it's like probably the first anime that I watched like continuously as a series in years.
It's the first anime on Netflix. Binge.
Yeah, I Netflix binge.
Oh, it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
It's like Game of Thrones with Spider-Man ninjas and Godzilla.
that accurate, Mike?
Actually, pretty accurate. Yeah.
Okay, I'll skip it.
So like when I heard they were making a live action movie, I was like, "There's no fucking way
Especially
this is gonna work."
foreign.
Especially foreign, because like usually their budgets are
I
not
was
like.
gonna ask, what's the point? Isn't it? If it's an anime, it doesn't have like a specific
They
style
actually
that made it that way.
it's just a
no,
cool
like, they
idea.
actually
Different
have an
movie.
anime movie adaptation of it.
Yeah.
I think I don't know, whatever. So they're making it's a huge thing in Japan.
Yeah, it's just a cool idea for a movie.
So I
Seems like that's the medium it worked in, though. It's kind of weird to me.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean that's what I thought.
That's the thing, though. Like, it was
the movie.
Again, I don't know it.
Yeah. I mean, just like the first shot of like the whole town. And
I was
people
like, oh
running away,
shit, it's like a real
I was
movie.
like, wow, it's like a real movie.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, wait, if it's a real movie.
Who's making this movie?
Japan.
Oh, interesting.
It's
Yeah.
completely Japanese
Okay.
movie.
How is their movie business in Japan? Like,
It's
do they make movies?
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, like these kind, like this. It sounds like a big blockbuster.
this sounds
Yeah.
like their biggest thing.
All they make is
yeah.
horror movies with Chinese women with.
And they're like-
no, I mean Japanese women
Even their horror movies,
with,
they're
with
like
hair
indie.
over their
They're
face.
very
That's all they
indie,
Yeah.
do.
you know? Like, even their horror movies. I don't know. I don't know how the market
It
works.
looks.
over there,
It's
but-
like when the big, like the muscle titan is like.
That was cool.
It's like that
yeah, that was
really
a cool
good.
shot. And then, like, it stopped, like, the camera, like it was like a VHS
We're
camera.
better off at least that this is not an American movie then. Right.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well,
Yeah.
style wise, I would think like let them do it.
You know what? It's like
Let them fight.
you could make an Attack on Titan movie without any CG at all. You could like film.
Oh, yeah, use big
You
people.
could just film naked people
Yeah.
and then just like put them like and it's like make them
Everyone's
bigger.
naked.
The Giants.
Yeah,
are
like
naked.
the plot is about there's like giant
Maybe I will
naked
watch
men.
A walled-in
Yeah.
city defending itself from giant.
The world has
naked
been taken
people.
over by giant naked men.
There's a place called Titan.
No,
Oh, it's
they're
the oh.
They're called Titans and they have to fight them.
And
Oh,
everybody.
the Attack on Titan.
And the
Yes.
elite soldiers trained to fight them have two swords, and they fly around on these. They have these
Spider-Man
belts.
belts.
They have grappling hook
Yeah.
belts that just shoot out ropes, and they fucking Spider-Man around. That's so cool.
And they got like swords and
And
that.
if this movie is good, like I'll cry. Like if
Oh my
like,
goodness,
if
this sounds
if it
very
works good,
bizarre.
I'll like
yeah.
yeah.
I don't know how
Is
it's
this
gonna.
like a decade old? This thing?
No, it's just
Attack on
yeah.
Titan.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
talking about
actually
Attack on Titan.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
no.
pretty recent.
Yeah.
Oh, it was the first one that you really watched, is what you said. Not the first one you ever
Yes.
watched.
Yeah.
Okay. The first one you followed.
Yes.
Gotcha. When you said it was the first one you ever watched, I imagine it was like 10 years ago.
Oh no.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't like obsessed over an anime like this since like Inuyasha and like
Oh,
Dragon
man.
Ball Z and shit. Like
What about Pokemon?
also Pokemon.
And
You know, by the way, I was.
Inuyasha is
You know how
gross.
people always say like, "I wish Pokemon were real."
No, you
I was looking at a bird the other day, and I was like, "Why aren't we happy with this?"
The bird's pretty good.
I was really like, I was sitting on a bench in New York City. I was just sitting on a bench in like a little park alone, listening to the new episode of Jake and Amir's If I Were You.
It's like sad Keanu sitting on a
Yeah,
bench.
no, I sat on the bench and positioned myself where there was a cute girl reading a book. I was hoping maybe she'd look up and see me come over, but because you know that's how life works.
This is Eric's
Pokemon?
9 to 5.
This is my yeah. People keep asking me, "What do you do during the day?" This is all I do. I position myself so a girl might approach me.
Yes.
But you're reading a book? All right, I'll sit over here and wait for you to come to me. But yeah, I was just looking at a bird. This is such a side note, but I was like looking at this bird that just like landed right there. I was sitting so still that it wasn't leaving.
Beautiful.
And I was like watching it, and I was just like the way it moved around. I was like, this is basically like if we had Pokemon,
We're all
we
Pokemon.
would not be excited by them because they would just be normal.
Well,
We're not
if you
excited
look
by
at a bird,
birds.
You know, you look at a bird, you'd be like, well, I mean, it'd be a lot better if it could shoot electricity.
But if it
Yeah.
did, if we had that, we wouldn't be excited by
Ash
it.
gets pretty
So it's like
excited
we're
when he-
pretty fucking cool. With, like birds are pretty cool.
Ash gets pretty excited like when he catches a new one.
He goes,
all right, like yeah.
And peace sign.
Yeah.
Those Japanese,
How many fucking Pokemon can you catch?
all.
He's got to catch all.
It's like, wait a minute. So it's like, if you've got to catch every Pokemon, right? I mean, it's like, so to that world, is that,
Gotta
like,
catch
is
everyone.
that like catching every species on the planet?
I
on
think
Earth?
so. Yeah, except for one of them is
Does
a
that make you the
hovering.
best? Like
One
you
of
know,
them is a hovering god baby.
Yeah.
Rockman.
Rock.
That too.
They're like
Rockman.
they're Pokemon that are like cubes.
Guys, look,
Abstract Pokemon.
I can talk about Pokemon and other video games that I played when I was a kid forever.
Let's do it.
But why don't we talk about Pixels?
The
Oh,
latest
Christ,
Adam
yeah.
Sandler movie is based on video games.
So now this was based
Vaguely.
on. By the way, just want to make this clear.
Based
we
on
know
a
it's
pretty
based
neat
on
short film.
short film from a couple years ago, but it does predate Freddie Wong's version of this sort of thing, and
Oh, yeah.
something else similar that people keep saying it's ripped off of. This was a short film first, so it didn't like rip anything
Mhm.
off. But we got the trailer. We've known about this for a while. We got the trailer. We knew the cast, and we were like,
Yeah.
Adam Sandler, Kevin James, Michelle Monaghan. What the hell's she doing in there? And
also,
Peter
Peter
Dinklage.
Dinklage and Josh Gad.
Yeah, weird. Like
Yeah,
good people
as
and
the
people we don't really
comic
like as
relief,
much.
yeah.
I almost feel like from watching this trailer,
Well, so the trailer's
Yeah,
here though. That's the
trailer's
story.
here.
So
it seems kind of like not like a really bad Adam Sandler produced movie, but not a good movie still.
Well, I think by watching the trailer, it feels like Adam Sandler's badness has like infected the movie. Like I don't think Adam Sandler is writing or directing.
No.
But
I think he was in it,
which is just
interesting.
fucking mugging it.
But it's just like I feel like his like it's like, oh look, all of those ghosts are the what cars were those?
The Beetle was
The-
it?
no, the-
What was it?
You know they had a specific deal with those cars.
Yeah, I guess.
I watched it in Spanish.
Is the
Oh,
car called
yeah,
the
yeah.
Ghost? I have no idea.
I don't know.
I don't know cars.
I will say, I mean, like, I don't give a fuck
You
about
watched
this
it in
movie.
Spanish?
Yeah,
All right.
it came out first.
I mean, like, I just say I don't give a fuck about this movie, but I will say there was 1 second in the trailer that had like that made me like laugh
My
out
sweet
loud.
baby boy.
No, it was
That part
right
at
before
the end.
that.
like the Pac-Man creator.
Yeah, the Pac-Man
That was
creator.
great.
He goes like, I have to talk to him. He is my son.
Yeah,
And I
oh,
was-
the whole end of it was fucking hilarious.
Only that part.
Oh,
I was like,
but then when he was like,
when he says-
"You've grown, my sweet boy," or
when
something.
he says Pac-Man
He's
is my son, I laughed.
Is that
It was
that's the
like-
actual creator? I'm guessing.
No.
Oh, really? I thought it
That
was.
was not him.
Then what was the point of that?
Because he was
Just an
obviously
Asian
no
guy.
idea. An Asian guy.
I actually was very surprised by it. I think it looks way better than I was expecting based on. Yeah, well, I was expecting nothing.
I still feel
I
like
think it looks like much more fun than I was
Well, it's
expecting.
like, I think what ruined it for me was when as soon as Adam Sandler was just like Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, it was like, like everything. It was just
Yeah, no, I get you. But I think based on what I was expecting, I was expecting like an Adam Sandler movie. It's, but like you said, he's in the movie.
I
I
still
think Josh
feel like,
Gad's great. Kevin James looks like he's doing
oh yeah, Kevin.
his usual thing.
See,
but
here's
I
the
mean,
thing. Like, I feel like they don't like. Josh Gad and Peter Dinklage. Like, okay, cool. Like, I feel like it should be like maybe a slight step up from Adam Sandler. Maybe Vince Vaughn. Like, it doesn't seem like Adam Sandler and Kevin James even belong in this.
yeah, I would have almost
Yeah,
imagined
it's-
Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Which
feels-
isn't even great either.
when you have Adam
Not
Sandler
anymore.
and Kevin James in a movie. That's what it feels like.
That scares the internet
What's
away.
going on
That
here?
makes
But I mean, I will say that I did watch the trailer, and I after it was over, I was like, all right, I was expecting him to take a piss on something.
Not
or
the
whatever,
worst
and he
thing
didn't.
ever.
So, yeah, no, it looks better than I was expecting. Maybe not worth like to go and see in theaters or anything, but
No
like,
Wreck-It
yeah,
Ralph.
looks cute.
No Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah.
Also, the animation's really cool. I thought that like the effects were really cool.
Yeah, but you know what? Those effects were just basically what the short film.
Right.
was,
That's
so.
true.
I don't get it. I'm like, wait, so you're just fucking like it's not like a real Donkey Kong.
I know, it's like a digital
pixelated
weird
Donkey
version
Kong.
of it.
I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
whatever.
Anyway, we got 2 more trailers I want to talk about. That one I watched the full trailer. This one I watched the first roughly 5-10 seconds of the trailer, and then I scrolled down in the comments and it spoils the whole movie, so I stopped.
Oh,
Paper.
Paper Towns.
I didn't see it.
New from it's a John.
I guess
Greenbook.
it's good that I didn't.
I can see this. Yeah.
You watched the whole trailer?
No, I watched
Okay,
like
good.
half of
I
it.
was going to say it said it would have. You got bored. I watched the first few seconds and immediately I paused it and I scrolled down because I was nervous to get spoiled. And luckily, a good Samaritan out there did say it was going to spoil the whole thing, as usual. But the first few seconds, I was like, I'm already in love because it was a kid and it was like a voiceover from an adult, but it was like a little boy, a young boy. On one side of the street, and then like a family moving in and a little girl in the car, and he's looking at her, and it says,
That's cool.
"The best part of my
Yeah,
life
I
is
did-
that I
yeah,
got
I
to
did.
grow up across the street from so and so, so and so."
Yeah.
And I was
That's
like,
cool.
I thought it was adorable, so I stopped it. I'm
Did
excited
you
to
see
see the
the
movie.
Faulty Stars?
No, but this actually already has me way more interested because
Oh,
Oh,
it's more
this
up-
guy.
Fault in Our
Up our
Stars.
alleys.
Oh.
This one looks more up my. Seems like
It's just like a boy and a girl, and they love
Well,
each other,
Fault in Our
but they
Stars
have
is just
cancer.
like I think that one guy is terrible. That kid,
Oh, I don't
Ansel
like him.
Elgort.
Yeah, I don't
I think
like
he's terrible.
From what
I don't get it.
I've learned about this guy, this author, it sounds like that.
Well, I know him as a YouTube. You know the
yeah.
Vlog Brothers.
It sounds like he just like what's like the
What's the saddest thing?
like
the
a Nicholas.
saddest thing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
maybe a better written, maybe like a more
It's like
quirky Nicholas
in
Sparks. it
this
seems like.
movie, everybody gets cancer but the main character.
Surrounded by cancer.
Yeah, that's the name of the movie. But yeah, so I don't know.
Then
Yeah,
they all get Alzheimer's.
the tiny
and then-
bit of this that I saw looked cool. So I hope that's not what happens in this. I hope it's just a love. I would love for it to be a love story. If it's a fucking like, yeah, one of them gets Alzheimer's, gonna be like,
No, I want
Yeah.
people to just be in love and be perfect, just like in real life.
Paper Towns is a cool title too.
That is cool.
And finally, we got a trailer for. I didn't watch this trailer.
I
at
didn't
all,
watch it, yeah, I'm
obviously.
scared.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't watch it at all. Insidious Chapter 3. Now
Oh,
this.
I did.
You did watch the trailer. Okay,
Yeah.
was it? How did it look? I didn't watch
Um,
the
The
trailer.
Mike report.
Don't
Oh, well,
Mike,
I
Mike
like-
loves Insidious, by the way.
Well, you like
uh,
Insidious 2 better than Insidious 3.
I like Insidious
At
2
least.
better than
It
Insidious
was a
1.
very interesting twist on it.
Well, it's
Keep in mind, this is not
it's-
James Wan. This is Lee Winnell, so I'm
it's-
curious about that.
It's thank you for
That's
that.
not that problem.
Listeners, don't worry about that.
It's a very different
Next
movie.
time you berate Andrew, I'm going to be right
I know,
there.
yeah.
I'm going to be over his shoulder.
Here I am.
It looks like Insidious 1 mixed with like it's got like all of
No. What?
It's like their own spin on like this exorcism.
Oh, it is a
kinda-
prequel, isn't it? It is.
It's a prequel.
That's not James Wan, right?
It's
No,
not.
it's Lee Winnell.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't know. There's one. It's just like it looks like it's a girl who gets haunted by another demon.
Okay.
And then it's,
There you go. That sounds like Insidious.
and it's like, and then the girl, the old woman from the other ones, it's like we gotta get the demon out.
Okay. All right, I get it.
And
You
it's
gotta
like,
get the demon.
her soul is stuck in the afterlife, so we gotta get her out. Oh, she's in an Insidious coma, but not at the same time. Like it's like her soul is stuck in the afterlife, but she's like, I'm being sucked away.
All right. Well, you've sold me. Yeah, I'll wait to see it. I'm still a big fan of the Insidious franchise, so I'm curious to see how Lee Winnell does. So I'm gonna just wait and see this one. But can I just say, by the way, before we move on to TV news, don't ever watch the movie It Follows, Mike.
Don't watch it.
You will want to shoot yourself.
What? Everyone's saying it's the best thing ever.
Yeah, I've been hearing that too. It's got a 95 on Rotten Tomatoes. It's not.
You watched it?
I saw it. I saw it last week.
Wait, is this the one that's about like
Wait!
rape
Can't wait.
or something? Is it about
Awesome.
rape?
Awesome. No. Awesome. Well, no, it's not about rape.
Is it about vampires?
Wait, what is it? Wait.
It has an awesome vibe to it. It's got like that 80s vibe. Did you see The Guest, either of you?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like that,
Okay.
but with a horror movie. Starring the same girl, by the way.
Oh.
And but the first half of the movie is fucking fantastic, and then the second half is Paranormal Activity bullshit,
Oh,
basically,
no.
which is
Okay.
shocking. I was
Shit.
shocked
I
how
don't know, sounds like fun.
no, it happened halfway through. It was like some goofy bullshit, and I was just like,
That's.
I out loud I said no.
No.
In the theater, I was so upset.
I was so
You
ready
got
for
this
that
far.
to be because
Fucking stop it when they get to the beach. Watch the movie and stop it when they get to the beach.
why?
and it'll
So
be good.
why do you think everybody's saying that's like what's changing?
I have no idea. I don't know. I was so excited.
Really? They've been saying that?
The first half.
Everybody's saying
It's
that's
like they're
crazy.
reviewing the first half of the movie.
Yeah.
And then they didn't watch the rest. Like, I would believe these reviews if they watched the first half of the movie. And then I thought the second half was terrible.
Fucking shit.
Pretty, not terrible, but pretty bad.
You
But
know
anyway,
what?
I had to mention that.
We're gonna have to fucking do it. We're gonna have to bring.
God damn it! Ah!
No one else is going
Keep in
to.
mind, I love Insidious.
Yeah, no one else is
So
gonna.
you can't
fucking
work
do
with
it.
me
Oh,
on
okay. Fuck you.
Let's work on, you know what?
All right, we'll do my thing.
Let's do it.
Jake, get the. Yeah.
I'm gonna make a new Blair Witch project by myself.
Just in his bathroom.
Take those hot
No,
dogs.
it's gonna be really good.
Let's talk about, speaking of spooky, scary
Yeah.
stuff, Daredevil.
Oh boy.
We get some motion posters, and this is not like exciting
Motion
necessarily.
posters.
You know these things that they just put out. It's like it
Oh.
looks like a. They're kind of cool.
One of them's really funny because it's like this epic
Well, I kinda dig
cityscape
it.
and like a voiceover, and it's just Matt Murdock tapping himself down the street with his cane, and it's like,
Yeah.
"Brrr."
But that's the one we're talking about. Did you actually watch it?
It was cool though. Yeah.
Did you notice the two important things?
No, wait, hold on. What's happening?
Avengers Tower in the back. You
Really?
fuck.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I just saw it on the Facebook feed.
Avengers Tower is in the background.
Oh, I just got
And in the
correction.
in the reflection on the wet street is
Spider-Man.
the red Daredevil costume.
What?
You fuck.
What? Wait.
Very, very,
What?
very faintly, but you can fucking see horns.
Oh,
Go
boy,
look at it,
boy.
you schmuck. He's
Yeah.
making fun of it.
So-
Meanwhile,
So you think that scene
It was cool, though.
before that scene
but
happened?
it is funny because it's a city street. And he's
Yeah. Before that scene,
tapping down the
yeah,
street.
before that scene happened, he's walking out of Avengers Tower.
Turn sideways. Yeah,
And
you know,
he's
he's
like-
stumbled
Yeah,
out.
he goes through the Avengers. He's like, "Can I do the Avengers?" And Tony Stark is like,
Sure, just walk
Yeah,
this way. And
Tony Stark
out
is
the
like,
door.
he's like, "Hello," and he's like, "Yeah, I don't think so." Yeah. I'm saying,
You're not gonna be able to see it that well on here.
I don't see the Avengers.
Avengers
Tower.
Tower is that. See that pointy tower? See it?
Oh yeah.
Yep, that's Avengers Tower. And then you can see the horns.
Okay, I get
and
it.
see the horns a little bit.
A little hard.
Yep. Everybody go watch the motion poster. It's really cool. That's all I'm saying.
I don't see horns.
Okay, well, too bad.
Oh.
It's very faint. It's not
Yeah.
obvious at all, but you can see that he's wearing a suit, and it's definitely not that black suit.
No, that's cool.
So
I
very
don't think
cool.
he's aware by the.
Oh.
Not this
Yeah.
season, I don't think. Yeah.
I'm so excited.
But we'll talk about superhero TV shows moving really fucking fast in just a moment.
Okay.
You know what I'm going to talk
Oh.
about. That was a pun, by the way. I
Yeah.
didn't even realize. I also want to mention there's to A&E. There's nothing to say about this.
Yeah.
A&E has a TV show. What was that?
No, I'm curious because I
Yeah.
like the movie.
The original or the remake? Okay, good.
European one. Yeah.
The original, yes. Swedish, I believe, right? Is it Swedish?
Yeah.
Let the right one in.
PewDiePie.
Yeah.
There's a TV show in the works for A&E. I don't understand.
No.
But based on which, though? Like the remake?
Well,
or
I mean,
the remake was not bad.
It could say based on the book.
Right? I forget. You
It's
like it,
alright.
It's based on a book.
That's okay. So it's based on the book then. I didn't know what they're basing it
The
on.
remake was like shot for shot,
But it was
it's like-
good.
Yeah,
Richard Jenkins was great. You remember there was
Richard
some
Jenkins wasn't
amazing,
great. Yeah,
some amazing cinematography. Remember when the car
the
flips?
car crash. That was
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
But
Good
yeah, that movie was
story.
okay. The original I liked a lot. I really did. I thought
Yeah.
the pool scene
I
was
love it.
incredible.
Oh
Which,
my
by the
God.
way, never mind. I'm not going to spoil anything else.
You know what?
That's a great movie.
I've been a fan of movies becoming TV shows recently because Fargo is amazing.
That's true. But this again is a book technically.
Bates
Like this is where they,
Motel-
they're bullshitting. They really mean like the movie.
It's Bates Motel, I guess, is the best thing probably we can.
I haven't. You know. Yeah, I'm not caught up on that. There's some good stuff in there, but it's not enough.
I think in Bates Motel, they're
I like
finally
shorter
getting-
shows.
I like
actually.
that
Better Call
show.
Saul's like what 10 episodes? It's almost over the first season. I like that.
I like that
Condensed
show
it.
where like the wives of like the basketball players, they all like fight each
Okay.
other all the time. They all yell at each other and they fight all the time. It's like Real Housewives of whatever.
Real Housewives of Basketball. What are you
I don't
talking
know.
about?
Basketball wives. What the fuck?
You know exactly what it's called. Just say.
No,
it.
I
Just
don't.
do
I
it.
actually don't.
Anyway, but like so, I want to go back to superhero movies, superhero TV shows moving really quickly in story without spoiling anything. We can't spoil anything. Can I just say, like, was that episode of The Flash not the greatest fucking thing?
That was a.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. The first 50 minutes were fucking
It was
terrible.
bullshit. Yeah, I was
Terrible.
It's the
I was
latest
gonna
episode.
say-
Yes,
Okay.
but the last 10 minutes was I was screaming for 10 minutes straight. It was unbelievable.
I wish the Flash could be like that. The last 10 minutes of that show because it was just like pure like comic book. It was like pure comic book.
Yep.
like,
It was completely batshit. Like,
Uh-huh.
but it all worked because we've been watching.
But
A
it's like,
character. I'm just gonna say a character who I thought was kind of like whatever for the most part, killed it.
uh-huh. Yeah.
Beautiful perform. Like that was amazing.
And
I ain't talking about the girl. All the girls are. No, I'm talking about all of his love interests are fucking awful.
I was gonna say like
so that's
the first 50 minutes of that.
That's all it was.
It was
the
like-
whole episode
It's like
and a repeat of the first episode.
yeah, it's like I love him, but maybe I don't love him.
Ugh!
Maybe the whole is on.
Now you know me. I love that kind of stuff, but the actress is so bad
She's-
playing.
she's-
Help me,
oh,
what's her
I-
name?
Iris.
Iris.
Fucking
Terrible.
Yeah,
I know.
She's
But Grant
awful.
Gustin is great. Guy playing Harrison Wells is great.
CW show.
The cop is the dad is the step adopted dad cop whatever the fuck is
I like
good.
Black Dad.
He's good. Yeah, his black
Yeah.
dad. But
He's good.
goddamn.
It was-
But now I gotta ask. Not only I was always asking like, wow, they're really rolling through this
The-
very popular Flash storyline
yeah, this,
very quickly.
yeah.
I was like, it's gonna be wrapped up by the end of season 1. They basically fucking wrapped it up almost.
I know.
Like
it's
what? What?
I don't know.
What are they gonna do for next season?
Well, the thing is, it's like the thing where anytime I read a Flash comic book, what makes it so what makes the most interesting Flash stories is when he fucks up time. Like he's like,
yeah.
I'm gonna go back in time and I'm gonna stop my mom from dying.
But is that
And,
gonna be like the
he-
future of the show? Is just like constantly that? Like I don't
Well,
understand.
Well, like he does that.
You'd think they would have
uh,
like done this storyline in like the next season or something.
He does it in the comic books and he fucks up everything.
Yeah,
He creates the apocalypse and it's like
Whoa.
he kills Bruce Wayne and Batman is
Whoa.
Batman's dad.
Whoa.
In an alternate timeline.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Archie. Whoa.
Batman
Whoa.
fucks up everything.
But anyway,
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was
Amazing.
great. I thought it was
Yeah.
so great.
Oh, okay.
For a CW
yeah, it was-
show.
it was-
And again, I'm usually like
But that's-
half
but
into
that's
it
the
because it's
thing.
like some
It's
of it's
like,
so shitty and some
If
of
they
it's really
could
good.
just, I mean, like I know it's asking a lot, but just stretch that 10 minutes just a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I understand. Here's the
They
thing:
nailed a
The
lot of stuff at
the
the end.
CW has to appeal to a general audience.
Right.
Like,
young people that wear a lot of layers.
If it was, yeah. If it was,
Everyone on CW wears like 3 jackets and 2 shirts.
It
It's
looks
crazy.
cool.
Yeah,
they all-
I guess
they
so.
Drink coffee all the time.
Yeah.
Look how many layers Mike's got on.
Yeah.
Oh, CW!
Yeah.
I'll CW you
Hey.
in court,
Mike's
motherfucker.
wearing a t-shirt
Well,
and then like a shirt.
Well, this is just my jacket.
That's a jacket you didn't
I
take
just
off.
didn't take it
You're
off.
wearing layers.
Yeah.
I'm
not.
not the baby boy
This
here.
part is not my fashion sense.
Okay.
This
should
part
be.
is.
All
All
right.
right, put your tits away.
Guys, let's take a
Yeah.
break. All right,
All right.
this is. I'm getting hot just looking at you guys. Let's take a break. I have something to plug.
I'm gonna take a
we
break.
have-
I'm gonna take my fucking sweatshirt off.
The next
That's good.
episode of
Good.
Pity
Do it.
Applause is shooting on March 23rd. That's a Monday in New York City. Tickets are $10 online, $15 at the door. Don't be a fucking dumbass. Get them online. And yeah, I'm very excited. We're working on that episode. And these 2 episodes will be online. The most recent 2 episodes, including the one we're shooting on Monday, will be online on Patreon starting next week. And then for everybody else in like, I don't know, in another couple of weeks or some shit. I actually don't remember. The first quarter of the year doing this was a little wonky, but we got it. Patreon.com/PityApplause if you want to see that. Also, there's going to be a bonus clip soon going up of me in a dress. Yeah, I know I'm doing that
Finally.
bullshit. You want to see me in a dress? Like that stupid,
I do want to see you in the dress.
obvious, like
Finally,
trying
it's what I always
to
wanted.
get you in.
It's working.
Good. But yeah, so that's cool. Pity Applause, fun stuff. Really going to be ramping up in April, though, big time. So
You already ramped up.
Thanks for ramping.
You're gonna ramp up even more?
we barely ramped up. It's like just kicking in, just barely getting going right now.
Oh,
Sputtering.
no.
Okay, well now you've proven that like you can do this formula, so now you want to
Yeah,
go
but
even more with
right
it,
now, like I can't even tell.
Is that
Like,
what
when
you're
you see
thinking?
what it's really going to look like, when
Yeah.
it's all ramped up, please.
Okay.
Please.
No, we didn't even introduce. We don't have the theme song or the intro. We don't have the
The mascot.
anything. No, the mascot actually was introduced in the last episode. You'll see.
Mm.
Yeah, he's sitting right in the front row. You'll see.
Mm.
But anyway, what do you have to plug, Mike?
What do I got to plug?
What do you have to plug, Jake?
Plug my channel, youtube.com/MW10T.
Oh.
Link it in the fucking video.
Whoa!
You watch a
Who
whole
are
bunch
you
of
mad at right now? Are you
I'm mad at myself.
I'm mad at society, man.
I got a new video coming out called The Glove. It's a parody on the Jinx. We figured it out.
I don't know what that is.
Figured it out.
Summer
Oh,
Sadness.
parody on, oh, the Jinx. I just started watching that.
It was a show.
What a creeper. I bet he really did it.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what really happens.
Also, if any of you care,
Oh,
I'm selling doodles for my videos.
Are you doing that?
Yeah, I'm doing
I
that.
saw that. Yes, I retweeted that yesterday because there was
Yeah.
a cool picture. Of
Contact me on Twitter at Mike's Moist. I almost said my old name. for
Make
some
him
reason.
moist.
At Mike's Moist. If you care about any of my videos that I've done, any of the little doodles, the animations that you see, I'm selling the original doodles that I scanned to the computer.
As Prince.
As prints, basically to buy them, you're basically it's like just a donation to support me, and you get a whole. You
It's not
get
a donation if they're getting something. They're buying something.
It's a care package.
Yeah.
You get and a whole bunch of other little trinkets.
Some
You
like
get.
skills or something?
Yeah, give them a couple.
That's
Skittles.
what I'm doing.
Give them some Skittles and some ice tea.
Gross. Actually, I don't can mail that.
Yeah.
Loose at least. Cool.
The
Good
end.
shit.
The
What
end.
about you, Jacob? Jacob Marley.
You remember that channel that like I tell you guys that I do videos on?
Gamer Angst.
Yeah, and you guys never
Gamer
subscribe to it.
What?
I'm giving away.
Wait, did you say never subscribe to
Yeah.
it?
I'm giving.
I'm sorry.
away
How many
a
subscribers have you guys
fucking-
gotten in the last 3 months?
I
You
don't know.
ungrateful swine.
I'm just kidding. We're giving away. Well, I'm giving away a fucking Xbox One on there. So
Whoa!
Wait,
Xbox
wait.
One.
Are you hurt yourself? You giving away all your shit?
By the way, I
No,
love the
no,
end of
no.
it when you were like, I don't have 10. I have 3. Other
Yes.
than this. But
Oh, thank you.
you don't believe we watch these videos for some reason. I watch every single one.
Yeah, youtube.com/GAMERANXTV.
No, see, the way he says it is Gamer Angst. He just
Yeah,
did it again.
Gamer Angst,
GAMERANXTV. He fucking always does it. But
Every video, someone comments on it and goes, Gamer Angst. I'm like,
that's
fucking
me on
Eric.
different accounts.
I'm like, God damn
That's
it,
me on
Eric.
multiple accounts. No, I have a question though. So
Ruined my
I think we
brain.
already made this clear, right? That Mike and I can't really enter and win this thing, right? Because
Yeah.
that's a little ridiculous. Can I
Hey,
have
but,
my roommate enter and win?
Probably.
Not and
Yeah.
win, but can my roommate enter? That is not like
Dude, New York is the lucky town.
who picks the winner?
I do.
Damn, because you'll recognize the name.
Yeah,
I need to pick someone that'll give it to
like
me.
I put the names in a hat and I just actually no, I use a computer program and I randomly just pick it.
Yeah.
P.D.
Um,
Michelson.
But if Eric Striffler comes up, I'll go, let's try it again.
See, that's what I would do too.
Yeah.
I would do the exact same thing if somebody I know.
Yeah.
It sucks, but I do that
That's-
because I'm
that's
like,
how
oh,
it's
it's gonna look like I fucking picked
That
it.
being
Yeah.
said, we let the contest open to everybody. We like put it in the budget, like
Right.
okay, if we have to ship it to fucking London, we'll ship
Yeah,
it to
yeah.
London.
Well, yeah.
That's
But-
shipping those fucking London.
But last time
Goddamn.
the PS4 giveaway we won, the guy was in New York.
Did you deliver it yourself?
No.
Should have hand delivered it.
My- my boss was like-
I made a giveaway winner of a shirt recently who lived right around the corner from me, and I was like, I should just drop it off, and I was like,
We played around with that idea. My boss was like, "You should go to their house and like
That'd be
just
cool.
fucking give it to him."
like with a big check and everything.
Yeah, and I was like,
Save some
all
money.
right, maybe.
But we have something collectively that we need to plug here, and that is our latest commentary track. We wrapped up the trilogy of trilogies, The Mummy Returns.
Jake Saga.
I'm sorry, no.
Yeah.
It's not called The Mummy Returns.
Right.
The Mummy, I didn't change the notes.
Tomb of the Dragon Emperor.
The Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. It's
Sorry,
really The
gently.
Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon / Emperor, if you remember.
It's
But it was really
awful.
bad.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
really bad.
Like
But the
one of
commentary
the
track was funny.
one
I
of the
mean,
worst.
we had a fun
One of
time.
the worst things I've ever
See,
seen.
that's the
Yeah.
only way to watch a bad movie is with you guys because it's like we have fun with it. But, like,
Oh,
oh God, fuck off of me.
Don't touch
If you watched it alone, it's like, ooh. Oh, so join
I
us.
watched it alone. How do you think I felt?
I can imagine. Pretty much it.com/shop. It's available up there for I think $3.99, and then for only $10 a month, you get all of our new commentary tracks, of which we usually have one every week. For the most part, sometimes we miss if something goes wrong, but for the most part. But you also get them early, and you get access to all of the commentary tracks we've ever done, which were up to like 50 or 60 something, for fuck's sake.
Christ.
But yeah, so patreon.com/, pretty much it. Not getting into it, but a lot of big news. They just acquired Subbable. Very exciting stuff.
You have to explain to me why that's exciting later.
Because Subbable was kind of a competitor, not a competitor in like a nasty way, but just a similar service.
That was initially what we were like, what if we do that?
I thought about it. Patreon is just doing better, and Subbable was a side project of Hank and John Green, the Vlog Brothers. It was not their full-time thing, and so they thought, you know what, let's merge with Patreon. Smart idea, because Patreon is their full-time thing, these people that work on it. So just very exciting because we're bringing people to Patreon, and Jack Conte, help me, what's the founder?
Yeah.
He has been showing up on some news shows and stuff.
Yeah,
it's
crazy.
very exciting
Yeah.
to hear him talking about like just the future of this.
Yeah,
I love
really
it.
cool.
Give it away for free, and if you like it, you support us. That's the idea.
Yeah.
But I think that's awesome. And so, which of course, giving away for free, of course, I mean our show. The commentary tracks are a product. That's a different situation. But patreon.com/ pretty much it. If you'd like to support us and get stuff in return, like I said with him before, not a donation. You're getting stuff in return. It's a really cool setup, a really cool system, and I am a big fan, and I hope you are too. And finally, we like to give away, because again, free stuff is fun. We like to give away a free shirt every single week. All you have to do is go to prettymuchit.com/giveaway to find out how to enter to win, and then watch the Monday show to find out if you won. And that's it for this break. Thank you, everybody, for sitting through that, because now it's time for video game news.
Do it, Jake. Do
Hit
it.
me, baby, one more time.
Hello, everybody. It's like I just came in, like, hello. Let's talk about some video games.
Was I supposed to get that reference? Well,
No,
what's
I
that?
don't know.
Go, Jake.
I'm tired.
Do you think?
Okay.
I'm hungry.
Hideo
I'm
Kojima,
sleepy.
the creator.
Oh, that's too close to tired. Sorry, go ahead.
Hideo Kojima, the creator of Metal Gear Solid, his name isn't on the box anymore, and all the website promotional material, they just took his name, like, Hideo Kojima game.
Yeah.
It's all gone
Wait,
everywhere.
what?
Well, maybe it's because.
Wait, off of what? I'm sorry, what was the game?
Metal Gear Solid 5.
So is this scary for you?
Well, no.
Weird.
What he's saying is that the production company used to be called Hideo Kojima Productions.
It was Kojima Productions.
Now
changed
it's
to-
nothing has changed other than the title.
We don't know. No,
Oh, we don't know.
No, because honestly, if his name is off of the fucking game title,
Well, what happened? We don't know what happened.
we don't know what happened
Oh,
yet.
it's a
So this
mystery.
is about this is Thursday. We
Well-
shoot the show, but
Oh, right. Maybe by the time you're hearing this,
maybe it's a little. Some people are thinking that he is finally just leaving
he's finally dead.
Konami entirely. So
Gotta make that Silent Hills.
that's the thing, though. If he leaves Konami, Konami is holding the Silent Hill thing, and
They're
he's working
fucking
on it.
not.
So then, what does that mean if he leaves Konami? Basically, Konami, all they have is Silent Hill and Metal Gear,
No. Yeah.
and
Who's Resident Evil with?
Capcom.
Capcom.
Now here's the thing: if Hideo Kojima leaves, they're gonna keep making Metal Gear games because money. And
I don't think so. I don't think there's. I mean, they will make Metal Gear-esque games like the sword one.
yeah, you don't think they're gonna continue like Snake's
No,
new Snake
they won't,
Adventure?
because like
I hope
that's-
they don't.
I don't
really
think they
hope
will.
don't.
I don't think they can. I don't think anybody
They
can
don't
get
get it.
together
Like I don't think anybody can do it because he's just so fucking.
because
weird.
it's too unique to him.
Yeah,
You can't just do it.
I
Like,
hope you're right, Mike. I really do.
I
I
hope so
really
too.
do.
I think it just might be something like you're not the only one who works here, guy. Why don't you take your fucking name off the fucking company, you asshole?
maybe that's it. Yeah, maybe.
No,
like,
well,
eh,
people
too
need
much.
to start saying that to Dave Matthews.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's call
you know
it
the
that
drummer.
everybody band.
Yeah, all of us.
Throwback Thursday. Never forget the time that I saw Hideo Kojima on the High Line.
I thought you were gonna say Dave Matthews.
And we locked eyes and we just nodded at each other. And that was it.
He knew who you were.
No. I saw him and I was like,
He knew that he knew him.
I was just standing there like this.
While I was finishing the interview portion of reading Bill Watterson's the new Calvin and Hobbes not a new book, but you know what I mean. I finished the interview and I just imagined like if I were to ever like see him and know what he looked like
Oh
somehow,
yeah, that too.
I would just kind of like smile and nod and hope that he did it back. That's all I would need.
That's
all
all
I
I
would
well,
need.
because
Nobody
nobody
not
because he doesn't speak English. So what was I gonna say?
Oh, I meant Bill Watterson.
No,
he
yeah,
does.
Kojima. So like I just nodded at him. And
Yo, Bill Watterson's a motherfucker because he's very
secret.
No, but he's very up to date on things. The way he talks about social media and stuff like that, I'm like, you fucking know it. You fucking know what this is. You are not on the outside, sir. You are fucking watching us.
Yeah, because
I know you are.
For a while,
That
like,
fuck.
I mean, you would think that he was the kind of person who's like bottling his piss now. And,
Like, yeah, and like wouldn't even know what a
the
computer
way
is.
of the future.
Wouldn't even know what computers. But no, the fact that he says social media, I'm like, you mother, my fucking father would never say social media. He'd be like the Twitter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the Twitter sensation.
The way he fucking said, but with like in the interview, he's like, with social media, I'm just like, you motherfucker. You
Fuck
have
you.
a Twitter.
Fuck
Don't
you,
you,
Bill
you
Watterson.
fuck you.
Secret Twitter. Fuck Bill Watterson. That's
Yeah.
the in conclusion of the Metal Gear
That's a
story.
great interview, though. Sorry.
No, I like it. No, it's good. No, because it's just about our favorite beloved creators.
Yeah.
How
there
we
you go.
relate to them.
Yeah.
I,
Although I disagree with him on a couple things.
meanwhile, Hideo
Give me
Kojima
another-
just posts pictures of his food every day on Twitter.
Well, that's what
It's
Japanese
does do
people
that.
do, man.
They do.
But he loves Western culture. He always
Oh, yeah.
posts a picture of like a Japanese Breaking Bad poster and be like, I
Yeah.
love it.
I love it.
Yeah.
This is what I love.
Mr. Chow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
Jesus.
Anywho.
Video games.
Nintendo has announced that they have partnered with a Japanese mobile company, and they're going to make mobile games.
Finally.
This is
Hooray.
probably what they should have done before they made the Wii U.
That being
Honestly,
said-
like I don't think they should have made the Wii U. I think they should have just went this route.
That being said, I think it's admirable that they're like, we're not just going to slap Donkey, just Mario on an iPhone. Like, we're gonna come
No,
up with
do
new
that.
ideas.
Yeah, do that.
Fucking do that.
Please do that.
All I want is a port, an official port of the same fucking
An iPhone
thing.
6 can probably play a pretty good Mario game
Imagine
graphics-wise.
Donkey Kong Country.
Can you imagine Star Fox
Imagine-
on an iPhone?
Imagine Donkey Kong Country.
Well, meanwhile,
like,
ironically, jailbroken people probably have had this.
Oh
for
yeah, they're like,
years.
fuck
Yeah.
you, fuck you, we're so
I
much
just I don't
better.
want to jailbreak my fucking phone.
no, I was gonna say imagine
Nobody does.
imagine Donkey Kong Country, but like
Better graphics.
better graphics. I mean, like, but in a good way, not like the shitty way the new Donkey Kong games are.
Yeah.
So they've emphasized that they want to work on new stuff.
So they want to make
IP.
new games. Is the
They
idea.
do,
Okay.
but they also want to use their properties to make new things too, which I'm hoping they don't just do Mario Flappy Bird, you know?
No, but they could have a Mario game like.
They can
They
have
could have
a
a Yoshi
yeah.
game. Like
That's the thing,
those
like-
are the things that work perfect. Yoshi and Kirby work perfectly on
Yeah,
an
it's
iPhone.
like-
It's all about tapping and
Yeah,
clicking and holding.
especially, and it's
That's
like,
all
you know,
it is.
with the Nintendo, there's like very colorful buttons and lights. It's like, oh, you press the button to make the thing happen.
I still think
And they're so
creative
simple too.
Yeah,
The
it's
graphics
perfect.
would work.
It's perfect for Nintendo.
I think they're
yeah.
still creative enough that they can come up with cool new ideas to like
Nintendo's
innovate
so.
mobile.
I think
They
they're the
haven't
most
made-
creative.
They haven't made a cool new idea video game wise in like a very long time. Who
No,
knows?
but
I mean,
but
like,
you know what?
since
Nintendo, like
I
every other
disagree,
game,
but-
it's like all these other games. It's like robots and war, and it's like it's not
War, man.
necessarily
Yeah.
creative.
No.
It's cool, yeah.
No,
But
but it's like
Nintendo,
when-
it's always like, look at my star wand, magical, mystical. It's like all crazy, weird
yeah, but
shit.
it's like it's that over and over again.
Right, so it's getting
It's-
that's getting
it's
old. But at
repetitive.
least it's like more imaginative. I've always really liked Nintendo.
Like
Those
if
were always
you,
my systems. I never had an Xbox
like
or
if you take a
PS3 or anything.
screenshot, like to
Or
the
PS2, whatever.
like if like when the Wii came out and like the new Super Mario Brothers, it's such confusing titles by the way.
Yeah, they are.
Like the new Super Mario Brothers, like if you take screenshots from every single one going up to the Wii U of the new Super Mario Brothers games, put them all together, you never know which one you're fucking looking at. They
Yeah.
all look exactly
Yeah, that's
the same.
true. They're smaller games
Yeah.
though. Like they were really. I just hope.
Those are fictional Nintendo
But
games.
also, they are working on some sort of subscription service too, like multi-platform. So I'm thinking
Well, they
that's
announced-
going to be.
Well, they also announced a new console.
Yeah. They
That-
work on new consoles like while they've always been very open with that. Like they were working on the GameCube like when they had the Nintendo 64 out. They're very open about like, hey, we're
Well, here's-
looking ahead already.
Well, the Wii U it's a perfectly fine console. I think
It's great. It's just dead in the water.
I think what killed it was 100% marketing.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, people
entirely-
still don't know what it
It's
is.
like
man.
people don't know.
Yes.
They don't get it.
Yes.
I don't like. I kind of didn't get like Wii U. Like, why didn't you just call it like?
I don't know.
The fucking new
Wii
Nintendo.
2 would have been a better title.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It would have been so much.
Or
People,
Wii Plus.
I
or
see
Yeah,
something.
people all the
plus, like,
time,
when
like-
people go to the store, like the general public don't get that.
I
They're
need
like,
the
you know,
Wii
my
U
son wants a
controller.
Wii. They're like, hey, what?
That's not it.
Yeah, it's a mess. But you know, here's
You win
hoping.
some, you lose some.
Here's hoping.
But yeah, I think mobile.
Yeah,
Good
perfect.
idea.
I'm excited. I'm very
Yeah, I'm
excited.
very
I'm big.
curious.
I love my mobile games. I'm
I
very
like
excited
though.
about
I think the coolest thing though is that they partnered with a company that knows what they're doing. They didn't just go, oh,
Right.
let's try.
They
it.
didn't just say like, "Hey, who can make a
Yeah,
game?"
they were like, no, let's do it right. Let's get people who know what they're doing and work with them.
Because like when in all the mini games on Wii or Wii U, they always figure out how to make those cool.
Yeah, quirky.
And so
The
I
Mario
think,
Party.
yeah, I think they can do that on like when you have a smartphone, with the gyro sensors and a touchpad.
Microphone
yeah.
and all these things.
I think
It's
they
like
can-
Monkey Ball could
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
insane.
they could use all of
I
that.
forgot about Super
Yeah,
Monkey
man.
Ball.
But they have that already. They already have that.
Augmented
Yeah.
reality,
Super Bowl.
Super Monkey Ball, like yeah.
Augmented reality, yeah. Remember that was gonna take off and it didn't. I remember I had a cool game where you could kick a soccer ball. I played for a while.
That's cool.
You
I want
like
that.
you literally like you. It's on your phone. It's just your camera,
yeah.
and there's a little soccer ball, and you just put your foot in it and you just kick it.
I'll probably come back when everybody's wearing fucking phones.
Maybe, yeah. It's kind of cool though. I also use my fingers, like I would just put this and kick it.
That's cheating. You're
Well, no,
a piece of shit.
I wasn't
You're
like
using it for
trying
not
to.
getting
I
it.
wasn't trying to win anything.
There's no goal. There's no
No.
Yo, Jelly Jump is my jam right now. By the way, it's driving me nuts.
jelly jam.
What's my
I moved on from Crossy Road. Jelly Jump is my
My
shit.
jam is
Also, you ever played There Is No Pause Button? From the creator of.
Oh, have you heard about that?
something like
That kind of like that cryptic
Like
riddle.
Oh, from the
thing?
creator. I'm sorry, from the creator of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh,
Fuck
yeah,
that.
fuck
There is
it.
no-
Oh, fuck it.
I'm not talking about that, but there is no pause button. It's the fucking most
Yeah, that sounds
frustrating
cool.
game. Anyway, sorry. What?
No, I saw a commercial for it. There's this app game where it's like
Game of War.
no, yeah, it's like
That
these
Kate Upton
War of
they're
yeah.
like
The game that
riddles.
Kate Upton designed.
They're like really hard riddles, and it's like the whole point of it is like it built a community where like everybody's like it's like a forum.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
There's,
I
like,
love that
everybody's
shit.
trying to like figure it out. Like I think like one of the
It's a
riddles.
viral marketing.
I think one of the riddles was it's like type like how many letters you see on the screen. The answer to the riddle was that you had to use some of the letters that you see in like your carrier, like you see on the phone.
Oh, like Verizon.
Yeah, like-
Oh, that's cool.
That's
I
cute.
love it.
That's
Yeah.
real cute.
I gotta look that up.
Well, thanks for that, man.
Well, give me some other video games.
Star Wars.
In
You like Star
response.
Wars?
Yeah.
Do you like Star Wars?
Yeah.
Who's
No.
asking?
Do you like Star Wars Battlefront?
I
heard
actually
of it.
never really.
Fuck
played those
you!
games.
All right, moving on.
That's how.
That's it for video.
Wait a minute. What's the news?
No, I'm just kidding. Star Wars Battlefront, we've talked about it. We're excited about it. It's the new Star Wars game that everybody's excited about. It is being revealed next month at they said that they're officially revealing it. God, I'm a mess.
No,
Jesus.
They're officially revealing it at the Disney Star Wars event thing that they do. in
Star Wars
Anaheim.
celebrations or
Yeah,
whatever.
it's a celebration.
And so, I mean, for people who don't know, this is supposedly supposed to be like a fucking massive game. Like not massive, speaking like
Ideally.
scope and graphics and like because it's got the money of Star Wars behind it,
It does.
and it's Battlefront, and so it's got a lot riding on it. It's
This
got
This is
a lot.
exciting.
This is a big deal.
It's get excited.
People love
I mean, I don't have a game system, so
Get
I'm
like,
not
well,
excited.
this
get
thing
one,
like
and then get excited.
I shan't.
Like
Only
the-
reason I would get a game system is if Portal 3 is coming out.
like the announcement
What about
of a
Batman?
thing of an announcement.
I would love to play Batman,
That's
but
right.
that's not enough. I really want to play Batman. I'm gonna mooch off of Paul. Paul has a PS3 though. That's the problem.
We'll get that.
No, I think he's gonna upgrade. We are also moving in 2 weeks, so I think our money our money thoughts are in another place.
Yo, someone was like, "What if Arkham Knight is Batman?"
Oh.
Right?
And
Yeah.
Batman is not Batman. What if you're playing?
Batman
as
is
the
the
No, like
Joker?
Arkham Knight is like Batman. If Batman like went the other way and kind of like was like, you know what, I'll kill people.
Oh wait, no, you mean like an alternate reality Batman?
Yeah.
You're saying like he came over from another dimension?
I'm down with that.
Yeah.
I was thinking what you were saying is that the Batman you're playing
Is
as
an
the entire
imposter.
game is an imposter.
That'd be cool as
And
fuck.
you're
Fuck,
fighting
I'd be
the
so
Arkham
mad
Knight.
at the end. I'd be like, God
What?
damn
Awesome.
it.
Everybody is the fucking Joker.
That's like the end of that's the end of Arkham Origins. At the very end, it was like that whole thing. That was just a Joker.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, really?
God damn you,
Jiminy Joker,
Jiminy Joker.
son of a
Jiminy
son of a
Joker.
joke.
Son of a mask.
son of a. That's it for video game
That's
news,
it?
though. So it's time to talk about last week's poll,
Let's
which
talk
had to
about
do
the
with
old
video
poll.
games.
Yeah, this sucks.
Yeah.
Who? Don't say it, but who will the crazy surprise character in Mortal
Oh,
Kombat
wow,
X be?
yeah.
I know this
We
is
fucked this up 2 weeks in a row.
So-
by making a poll.
so in
and then
third
I
place.
answered the day after.
Yeah, the day after. In third place, J.K. Simmons.
Yeah, that's what it's be like square, throw a symbol at someone's head.
Yeah.
In
Triangle,
second-
triangle, left, right, throw a
I'm
chair at
imagining
somebody.
Call him
the
a
way-
fag.
The way I'm imagining seeing J.K. Simmons in Mortal Kombat is like an original Mortal Kombat game, like where
Just
it's
like
like an actual photo.
Yeah, there's just a
It's
buff
like,
dude in a
huh.
t-shirt.
Huh.
Buff dude in the t-shirt.
Yeah.
Looks like
Faggot.
In second,
Faggot.
Colin Firth, also saying faggot. Colin Firth.
Colin Firth, I guess because of Kingsman.
I
Because
guess.
Besides that,
I was
Colin
thinking of the King's
A lot
Speech.
of real people.
I was gonna say because besides that, Colin Firth is a puss.
Yeah.
Sorry,
You don't know that.
Not to burst your.
And then in
First
first
bubble.
place, we got definitely not Jason Voorhees.
Damn it.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool though. That Jason
Yeah.
Voorhees is going to be in it. This was obviously yes. The answer was right after we.
Yeah,
said
it'll be
it.
cool. It would be really cool if they put Freddy Krueger in it again from the last game, Mortal Kombat 9.
Freddy Krueger was in
So
the
that
That was a surprise character in the last one.
Yeah.
So this is way less exciting.
So we
than
can
that.
have Freddy
It's the
Krueger.
exact same fucking thing. Well, never mind. I thought that was a big surprise, but it's the exact same thing. So I didn't think it's as cool. As
Yeah, I mean, at least Freddy Krueger has personality, right?
at least.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know how when in every single Mortal Kombat like fight, like now they say something or
Yeah.
fight. Jason's
Jason's
just gonna
gonna be
walk up. Hello.
That would be so good. No, it's gonna go. Shh, shh, shh.
Yeah.
I hope so. That'd be cool.
But that was
And now
last
he
week's
just walks
poll.
up and goes, "Where's my mom?"
Or it is the plum. That was last week's poll question. Friday the 13th is one of the greatest
DLC.
movies ever.
Yeah.
DLC.
First
be his
one.
mom.
So that was last week's poll. This week's poll question is, I think with Nintendo announcing this mobile
There
thing,
you go.
what would you like to see? Like realistically, not just like a Mario game. Like what kind of game do you think would work well? Of like maybe of the
iPhone
mini
and
games
Android.
that we've seen stuff
Yeah,
like
keep
that.
in mind
If
like
you're a
the
Nintendo
iPhone's
fan,
power.
Yeah, just think. Well,
Pikmin
yeah.
could fucking work as like a strategy game.
Yeah, well, think too. Also, it'll be iPhone and Android, but it'll also be tablets too. So
Right.
that's cool.
I'm thinking now like Luigi's Mansion. I'm just like
Oh,
like
that's
things
right,
that would be fun with
tablets.
things that would be fun
Yeah.
with tapping and swiping. Because that's
Yeah.
that's gonna be the new thing, which the Wii U of course has that. But all right, don't be gross. Please let us know what you think on Facebook.com/prettymuchit. Let us know in the poll, which again, it's not really much of a poll necessarily.
It's like a
just
Facebook
discussion.
conversation.
Anyway, Hashtag ActBMI.
Mike finally kicks in with the drum beat. Like,
We will. Yeah, that was a rip
we
off.
will ask you.
So
good, man.
hashtag AskBMI. At Jake Baldino asks, what is your favorite color?
Put it in.
That's what she said. I like purple. I think it's
Really?
cool. Yeah. I like blue too, but blue is like the color that you have to like as a boy
Can
growing
we,
up.
can we answer in like shades of, like, or combinations?
Okay, so how about my favorite shade of any color is like
Oh.
is
Yeah.
decreased saturation about 25% and raised brightness like 25-50%. That's my favorite shade of any color.
Well, I like when you mix black and yellow things.
Ew.
Oh, you mean
Oh, I'm just saying with crayons. With crayons, it comes out gross.
Oh no!
You're talking about like a pair of
a
colors.
pair of colors.
Oh,
Okay, so in that case, purple and yellow for me. Purple and orange, or blue and orange is cool too.
I like or black and orange.
Black and orange works. That's
Yeah,
Halloween.
I have three.
Hey,
favorite
this is a
colors.
mess. This was supposed to be real
I
quick.
have three favorite colors, but none of them. I don't like them combined. I like black. I like blue, and I like green. I don't like them
All
together.
right, I'll give you a black and blue.
I'll give you a black and green.
Local fucking
At Chubb Stuff asked, what time do you go to bed?
Oh
Oh,
god.
what a fun. You know what? Actually,
Tough for you,
yeah.
never.
every time that I go
Sleep
to
apnea.
every time I go to sleep is around 4 a.m.
But when do you go to bed? Is that when you get in bed?
Yeah, that's when
Okay,
I
okay.
Yeah.
Because that's a different thing.
Oh okay.
I usually, I'm a night owl. I usually go to bed pretty late. But also, when I get into a flow of getting up early, I like to try to go to bed at a reasonable time so I can keep getting up early because I also like getting up early. I'm an early bird and I'm a night owl. I'm either.
You're a
Yeah.
whole bunch of birds.
Either way, I got wings, motherfucker.
I'm all over the place. It's always usually not before midnight, but then
Yeah, not usually.
it could be close. It's
Well,
usually between 12 and 3.
You know what the
a.m.
problem is living with a bunch of friends is that like no one expects that you'd be asleep at like 11 o'clock.
Yeah, you just
So the other
don't-
night, it was actually St. Patrick's Day specifically, and I realized it was my big mistake because everyone came in really late, was being loud and waking me up. But I was in bed at like 11:30 or something
Oh,
like that, because I was like, I'm gonna get up early tomorrow and I
Do
we
stuff,
got
yeah.
shit to do. Was that Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Yeah, I had to get up early and shoot Pedia Plus stuff on Wednesday. But so I was all excited about that. I ended up getting up at 7 o'clock, so it's fine. But yeah, every fucking hour somebody was strolling in like, whoa, whoa,
St. Patrick's Day.
yeah. And I was like, God damn it. And people knocking on my door to like tell me their stories, and I'm like,
They were knocking
asleep.
on your chamber door.
Yeah, exactly. Nevermore. At what is that? Rufus12271 is that? What is your favorite cereal?
Ooh,
Now here's the problem.
I love many cereals.
All right,
I
what's
love,
your favorite though?
I don't know because you know what I like. You know what? Cocoa Pebbles are great.
Cocoa Pebbles.
Cocoa
Okay.
Pebbles.
I got a weird mix.
I like it. You know what? I love soggy cereal.
love it.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
love this,
I hear you.
I love the slop of like just like.
Oh, no.
I like it just in
Oh,
between
no.
crunchy and soft.
Oh no! See, here's
Right
the
here.
problem with me is that anytime I say whatever my favorite cereal is, it doesn't matter because then I proceed to tell people that I eat it without milk. And
I
people
see,
look at
yeah.
me like I'm.
Well, I mean,
fucking
yeah,
ISIS.
I mean, you could do that, but
I
for
like
breakfast,
like dry ass Wheaties and a glass of water for breakfast.
dry ass Wheaties in a glass of water.
No, and a glass
Oh,
of
I
water.
was gonna say in a
No,
glass of
no,
water.
God, no, a glass of water and
Ew.
a bowl of dry Wheaties.
That's a sad breakfast.
also I like Lucky Charms and Count Chocolate quite a bit.
Okay.
I will eat any cereal, even the healthy ones. I like healthy ones.
My favorites are definitely it's probably Fruit Loops, Apple Jacks, and Corn Puffs in that row. In
See,
that
I never
order,
liked
I should say.
Fruit
Use like
Loops.
pure sugar. I mean, I can't talk.
I don't eat cereal too often
Yeah,
anymore.
me
It used
neither.
to be every day. Now I make myself.
Oh, I
eggs
do
and
like
sausage
Honey
every day.
Bunches of Oats with like
You know what?
vanilla almonds.
Especially using almond milk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
it's
you
the best
fucking.
thing ever.
Well, of course, you know me and my milk. Anything with milk, I'm down with because milk is my fucking
I like it.
blood.
Oh god.
I got milk in my blood and I'm dying.
You're like an android.
I was gonna say that.
At
Yeah.
Shea Butter, yeah, 1219. Craziest thing you saw on St. Patrick's Day?
Leprechaun.
Yeah,
A
fucking-
leprechaun.
yeah, a leprechaun. He granted me a wish, and I wished him to be free.
No, the thing
He couldn't do it.
It's a
because
leprechaun.
12 years to left.
the craziest thing I saw on St. Patrick's Day, I'm a beer snob, so I thought it was really crazy to see people flocking to drink Coors Light that was fucking painted green, like green beer.
gross.
They're like, we're gonna get green beer. I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
what are we drinking? They're like, Coors and Bud. I'm like,
Look,
no,
I'm down to party here and there, but I would never put a green. I would
No.
never put
I don't like
any
I had
colorful
anything.
drink in
No,
my body.
I had
if
a
I can help it.
Guinness. That was
Minus
it.
Gatorade.
yeah, I had a Guinness. I had a nice night. I hate corned beef and cabbage more than anything.
Oh, what's
I
so
love
good?
corned beef
I
and
hate
cabbage.
this.
I didn't.
I-
Well, full disclosure, I didn't do anything on St.
No,
Patrick's
yeah, me
Day.
neither.
Yeah, no, I didn't. Yeah.
Um,
I worked
It's,
on Pity Applause.
yeah,
It's
made-
fine.
we made corned beef and cabbage.
See, I made myself my dinner. I did not make corned beef and cabbage.
we made corned beef and cabbage sandwiches, with mustard.
Oh, that's
and-
fine. Oh, okay. All right.
All right, so you did something.
Yeah, I didn't do anything.
So the answer is nothing. At
Bozarac.
Bo Rizacker, it looks like. Mike, how difficult was it to get to be a PA, and was it worth it?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Somebody that wants to be a PA clearly.
Difficult in the sense
You
that
gotta know someone. Right?
you gotta know
Yeah.
someone. We
You can't like apply anywhere.
yeah, it's like my dad knew a guy who drove trucks for a guy. That's how I got in.
That's how most. I would
but,
say.
but
that
it's like,
sounds
well, you
how
know what?
most
You
people
still
get.
gotta prove yourself.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
mean, I think I spent all of my professionalism. Like I burned myself out in that 2 years I was a PA. Now I'm just like a washout.
A slob.
Yeah, it's like back in the day, I would wake up at like 1 in the morning, be on a 3 a.m. train to be in the city by 5 a.m. to
Yep,
be on
yep.
white collar. I mean, it was worth it for memories.
Yeah.
It was worth it.
Cool
to-
experience.
Got a lot of
It's-
stories.
Got a lot of stories. I mean, it's like it's cool to have on your resume.
Yeah.
But the
You-
pay,
you-
I mean,
the pay is probably nothing incredible.
oh, pay
right?
was bullshit. It was the worst.
I mean, you
if
got
you're-
paid to kind of like chill in a place that you enjoy.
You're not
That's
chilling
the,
though.
But I mean, okay, that's okay, right. Work, but you enjoy that environment. Obviously, of a film set,
Yeah, it was
right?
cool.
So
You know
it's
what?
kinda- most people would do that for free.
I actually
if you think about it.
Some days you do get to like kind of sit around. The one day we were working in the apartment, which I mean this guy who owned the top floor of this giant building, the creator of instant messaging, the AOL Instant Messenger, worked in his apartment.
wow.
We were shooting.
Well, I don't even know
White
what to say. I have no
Collar,
comment.
and like I was like the only PA there that day. And so like pretty much it was just the film crew, me, the actors, and like I was like picking up shit and moving stuff, but
Yeah,
like
that's cool.
Did you meet the guy?
no,
You should
I met his son.
remember sub profiles.
Yeah, I met his son, and his son like he has that thing like in his kitchen where all of his silverware is attached to the wall with a magnet.
Oh
And
yeah,
his,
yeah, yeah.
His son like made a sandwich, like he took a knife off the wall.
Yeah,
and,
that's great. Yeah. Did it have like the outline of it? I love that shit. Right?
yeah,
like the
it's
outline of
like-
the tool.
And like on the roof, like his whole roof, you just stand on the whole roof, and it's like New York
All
City.
night.
Like, New York City is everywhere. And you're
That's
just like,
crazy.
oh my god, this guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get stories like that, but money wise, no.
All
not
right,
worth
so there
it.
you go.
Yeah.
Depends what you're looking for. Help me at FA. Is that FA Flamenco?
F.A. Flamenco.
What's a movie you like that isn't well known? I have an answer for this one that I was just thinking about the other day, which is why I picked it. But I don't know if you have one off the top of your head.
Bronson, that's kind of well known.
Ish.
Bronson's good. I like
Yeah,
that.
like
Ish.
Bronson.
Mine would be just to, I'll put it out there. Roger Dodger. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Very social networky. If you like, kind of just like talking like roller coaster dialogue. Great performances, beautifully shot. One of my favorite scenes in a movie ever. I never heard anybody talk
Oh.
about it. I don't know if it went under the radar, but check it out.
You know what's great that I just remembered is Johnny Dangerously. It's pretty much like a
No,
it's like
it sounds
a
familiar though.
it's like a gangster movie, but like airplane. It's
Oh, so slapstick.
yeah,
sort of.
it's like the goofiness of Airplane, but
Good.
a gangster
I
movie.
love that
It's
shit.
it's
All right,
so
good.
fun.
That I would watch. What about you, Jay? Anything specific or?
It's hard. I'm thinking like I don't know. Road to Perdition is one of my favorites. And
I think people know that.
Yeah, that's pretty well.
All right.
So you're off.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, this is hard.
All right, so how about
like
how about a harder question? At Mitch Gosser, is it Gosser? Yeah. Fuck, marry, kill. Emotep, Rick O'Connell, CGI Scorpion.
kill Emotep?
Okay.
Emotep.
Oh,
And then you
fuck
gotta fuck someone
Emotep.
and you gotta marry someone.
I would say fuck Emotep.
I'd say fuck him like fuck Emotep.
No, fuck him because he's like the most slipperiest guy there.
That's why you kill him. Get him
He's
out immediately.
got no body hair.
Okay, so what would you do with Rick O'Connell and CGI Scorpion King?
That's the problem.
So I-
know.
You would marry Rick
So
O'Connell.
I
don't know.
kill the Scorpion King, and I guess I'd have to marry him.
I'd have to. You'd
Because you go on magical adventures
Yeah, that's
all the
true.
time.
No, I think I would marry. Well, not even really Scorpion King. I'd marry The Rock.
No,
Because,
it's very specifically the CGI Scorpion King.
Oh, I fuck the shit out of that Scorpion Man.
Scorpion Man.
Scorpion asshole.
And finally, help me. Why not M3? Is
Oh,
that it?
he's really cool.
Yeah, I see it all the time.
Yeah.
Will PMI 5.0 have a table?
Yes.
The answer is yes. I scrapped my original vision.
Compromise.
Are you fucking happy?
It's compromised.
You know what? No, I keep like aiming way too high, and we're never gonna be able to.
We
do what
had
I wanna
3-hour
do.
meetings.
I
I
will-
don't like
I will
my
at some
crotch
point-
to be viewed
Well,
by
right,
the
but
public.
I will at some point tell everybody what that was going to be. Remember that whole
Yeah.
idea I had? Because it was cool. It was never going to work. We did just find, and I don't want to jinx it, but we have to wait and see if we're approving
The
it.
Jinx, starring
We
Robert
found the
Durst.
new studio and everything. Very exciting. The new studio in New York City. So we'll be back to that. We're going to get that all set up. Like I said, still on track for April, starting up. I'm not going to say an exact date. Hopefully it's the date that I planned, but we'll see. I don't want to ruin anybody's excitement here if I say something and we're wrong. But yes, it's moving along. Finally, we're good. But yes, we will have a fucking table. Are you happy? It's not really so much a theme as it is just like it's going to be like a studio. I decided against the theme because then we'll be changing it so frequently again.
Yeah.
And it's like, God damn it.
Can't wait to
So,
sit down like a
This
person.
is you guys.
Keeping it simple.
We want you guys to look at pretty much it and go like that is the pinnacle of friends compromising,
Hanging
and
out.
coming together and just
Time for
figuring out together. Because
I
I wanted a table.
This show is all about friends compromising.
I wanted a table. Eric didn't, and we
I
fought.
just thought my thing would be cool.
And we had like a 3-hour meeting and we hashed it out.
Yeah.
We
had
finally
a
settled
bunch.
on a table.
No, we didn't. I mean, okay. It's more just that I
I was
realized
just
that it
kidding.
would
We didn't have a 3
that. No, I was gonna say that didn't happen. We've had a lot of meetings, but that didn't happen. But it's more so just like we didn't have a meeting about a table. It was just I looked at the layout of this place and I was like my original idea ain't gonna work. Let's do a table. Let's stick with that. Probably gonna be
tables are
actually
fun.
very likely gonna be a very familiar table. But that is it for this week's episode of Pretty Much It. We had a
Wait,
good
what do you
time.
mean by that?
We had a lot of fun.
You'll find out.
That's great.
Friends and family. Compromise.
Compromises.
Star Wars.
That's all there is, baby. That's pretty much it.
That's it.
I was gonna say that's all she wrote.
That's all she compromised.
Did you guys? This is random. Did you guys see my friend? Oh, you know him. You've met him a couple times. Matt Diaz. His fucking weight loss thing.
Oh, I did see that.
You met him. If you
I
don't
met
recognize him, when he was bigger. You probably haven't seen him in like 2 years because he hasn't been at the YouTube gatherings in a while.
Is he gonna get
He used to be
surgery?
at every. Yes, he made a GoFundMe, $20,000. He blew through it
Wow,
but fuck yeah, that's so.
that's crazy.
It's
Yeah, I
because you
think
know
someone
what?
else did
What
that.
I think what he did
Yeah.
with that video was worth that money. Like that. Like he
That's
didn't
hard.
expect to get money from it. He
Yeah.
put that out there. It could have gotten 100 views, and that's it. He didn't know it was going to happen. He was just trying to make people feel better. And listen, you know me. You know I'm not like a corny, sentimental
No,
sort of
you're
guy. in
not.
this regard.
That's what
So
threw me
for
off at
me,
first,
for me to feel this way about it, like it fucking went right to my fucking
I
heart.
know.
And I know him, and I know he's a
idea.
genuine guy. I know he's not like bullshitting. This isn't like a scam to get
Yeah,
views.
that's
He's
right.
a real nice, genuine guy. And you guys, if I show you what he looked like when he had before he lost a lot of weight, maybe you'd recognize him. But yeah, you've definitely seen him at YouTube gatherings in the city for sure. He started 789. Like he was one of the guys behind it,
Oh, okay.
and ever since then he's been at a bunch of them.
Yeah.
So you guys have definitely met him. But yeah, wasn't that incredible?
That
That was
was
incredible.
That's you got to get like intensive surgery for that. And
Yeah.
Still, like
It'll never be the same. But then again, you know what? I've been seeing like his confidence over the years, like losing weight and everything. I would have never known that was underneath his clothes.
no.
So he was killing it. It's just that was his problem.
Yeah.
Was that. But he's been like confidence-wise, everything you'd never know. It was incredible.
That's cool.
Incredible. Yeah, if you haven't
Incredible.
seen that, look that up. Matt My Annoyances Diaz. If I don't know if you have to look him up on Facebook that way or Tumblr or whatever the fuck, but yeah, really cool. He already reached his goal on GoFundMe, so if you want to give something, you can. But he did reach his goal, so that's really cool. Yeah, I was watching it go up by like $100 every time I refresh.
Good for him. That's great.
Yeah, but yeah.
I gotta come up with something.
Yeah, you fuck. See, you're trying to
I gotta
scam.
come up with something.
You're trying to scam. That's why I love this, is because I know that he
It's genuine.
just it came from a place of just his little community of people that he has. Little community. That sounds what's the word? It sounds condescending, but what I mean by that is he doesn't have like a massive following or anything, but he has a community of people that are all about like you said, body positivity. That's like their whole thing. Like, you know, being comfortable in your own skin and all that. And yeah, like that's all he did. That's all he was doing.
Hair positivity. You gotta be confident in your hair.
Do it. Your hair is looking very. You blue dried it.
I do.
You
I
blow dried it
dry my hair
today.
now. Yeah, I do.
Now or just today?
No, I do it now.
Because you look like. You look okay. Am I crazy? Look directly at Mike. Mike, does he look like? What's that? Oh fuck! What's that character?
How's my hair look?
What's that character from PlayStation?
Great as always. Character from PlayStation? Jack and Daxter?
Nathan Drake?
Am I
No,
Jack and
no, no.
Daxter?
I gotta look it up now. Hold on.
I was hoping you would say Jack and Daxter. You
Jack
look like
and Daxter.
Jack and
You
Daxter.
like Jack and Ratchet and Clank.
Okay, hold on. I gotta find a picture, and you're gonna tell me what this guy's name is. Oh, don't fucking Rayman! He looks like Rayman, doesn't he? Wait.
You mean his body is separated from his
You know, the hair looks like Rayman. Look, I'm not wrong.
Oh, wait.
Hold on, hold
I
on.
gotta see a picture.
I accidentally went to Rayman Legends. I didn't mean to do that. Look at his hair. Look.
You fuck.
Rick, am I wrong? Only because it's going like this.
Wait.
You gonna smash my phone? Right? No, look, because it's going like this.
That's so good.
It's the way it's going. Look, it's like look at me.
Oh,
Jake.
yeah.
Look, you can have your hair go up, or your hair's going
It's
out
like up and
this,
over,
out
up and
like
over,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, it's exactly that. In which
I
Jake,
never expected
this bonus
Rayman.
clip, in which Jake realizes that
Yeah.
it looks like a dirty rain, dirty rain man.
Dirty Rain Man. You'll pick up all those pencils.
Kind of looks like a little bit like mid 2000s Brendan Fraser a little bit. Is that what you're going for?
No, but you're right.
But I'm fine with it. But I'm happy with it. Oh, boys. I'm excited to watch today's movie that we're going to watch for next week's commentary.
Oh, boy, I don't even know what it is.
It's the perfect storm. It's the core.
Perfect Score. Yeah, imagine we're watching The Perfect Storm
I hope we have. Do we have time?
for food. Yes, we do.
Oh, thank you, God.
Well, every time I get an update from
Oh, okay.
Kickstarter, from Pebbles
Okay.
Kickstarter. Oh, I like that a lot. What's that from?
It's 1940, and they're on the
Empire State Building?
No, I think.
No, it couldn't be. That's right
No,
there.
I forgot where they are.
Let me see.
But what is it from a movie or something?
Nope.
Oh, okay. It's
Old
just a.
photograph.
Speaking of movies, whew, when I watched On the Waterfront and The Godfather the other night, that's a sun night.
Yeah.
Holy fuck! I'd never seen either of them.
You know what I've been watching that's old? I've been watching like old Jerry Lewis and Dean Martin stuff.
Bye.
Jerry Lewis was
I just need a
kinda-
place to cut it.
Jerry Lewis was awesome because all I had ever
James
seen was
Lewis.
the Nutty Professor.
Oh, I gotta fix
Yeah.
my
But
painting.
like he does shit that's even crazier than that.
Well, you're thinking of Eddie Murphy though.
No, no,
saw
I'm
the-
not.
I saw the Maltese Falcon the other day.
And how was he?
Smashes a glass. It must have been like the most exciting thing in the movies when that happened.
What was it about?
It's about like this detective. He's